Stress relief on a string. That is exactly it. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylee and my channel is Hometeaknits. I like to talk about my crafty life. I love everything craft related, especially knitting, my one true love, and crochet. And also we're a very frugal family. And I share about that on my channel as well, and I've gained a lot of confidence from being on here, and I've met some wonderful people. So hello everybody that's been here before, and hello if you are new as well. I have something exciting to talk to you about today. I had a message from Hooks and Needles, had a lovely email from them asking me if I'd be interested in a paid partnership. Now, I've seen these boxes before, and I have seen them going about, and I have noticed, I've noticed them. They've turned my head. I just thought they were a lovely idea. So when he asked me, I was very, very interested. But I said, how about, instead of a paid partnership, I'll waiver my fee, because it's the season of giving that we're going into. And I said, would it be possible maybe to have 1 or 2 boxes to give away? Well, lovely company, lovely chap that I spoke to, because 1 for me, 1 to give away, 2 to give away. So I get to give you a box as well. So this video will run a competition. You have to comment in the box below, and I will talk to you about it a bit more later. And it's UK only, which I know you can win one of these boxes. There'll be 2 winners. You have to, I'll talk about it in a bit. Yeah, otherwise you'll just watch this little bit and you won't see the boxes, and then you'll just enter. So we'll talk about what you need to do to enter in a bit. Use the code K20 for 20% off of your first box. Every month they will send you a surprise box. And it's different every month, and there's different patterns every month. And so I've got 3 boxes here, and they're all completely different, and they're all utterly gorgeous as well. I've already chosen which one that I'm going to keep, but it was a hard choice. It was a really hard choice, and I had Mum and Chris, my husband. When Mum came round, I was showing her, and she was like, how are you going to choose? I said, I know. And then when Chris was here, I was showing him, and he said, I think I know which one you're going to choose, but I think it's a hard decision. I was like, yeah. He knows, but you'll see why, and I'll explain. But oh my goodness, there's such lovely things in these boxes, and I can't wait to show you. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to sit on the bed, and you'll see the lovely crochet blanket that's on my bed as well. I don't know whether my late nanny made it. I feel like she did, but I don't know. She definitely owned it. It was hers. So yeah, I'll show you that as well. But it's like a scrappy blanket. It's beautiful, and it's on my bed. And isn't it exciting when it's all cold to have these sort of things about? And isn't it lovely with these as well? I was thinking about it, because when I first learnt to knit, this is exactly what I would have wanted. I still would love it now, but do you know what I mean? Like when you're first learning to knit, you just want a box that's got everything in it. So I used to buy magazines, and that's how I learnt to knit. I broke my foot quite badly, and I just binge watched Call the Midwife and taught myself to knit. And I had these magazines, and I went down every week to the newsagents and we picked up the magazine, and I learnt to knit. The first thing I made was a little egg cozy. I was so proud, and good on me. You should be proud of everything, really, shouldn't you? Everything that you couldn't do before, you can do now. The same with knitting and crochet. Just because you can't do it, you can't do it yet. You couldn't do anything before you learn. You have to do it very badly before you can do it. And this would have been perfect, because every month you get the box. It's got everything you need inside it. And the patterns, and there's a multitude of patterns. So it's not one box, one pattern if you don't like it tough. There's a few patterns in there to choose from, and you can make it. You can build your skill level, but also if it's not something that you would want to keep, pop it to one side, and when it comes to gift giving season, you've got a whole range of handmade goods, and every month you've just got that to work from. I love it. I absolutely love it. And there's no over buying the yarn. You've got just the right amount of yarn, and right, anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering and turn you around. Oh, lovely crochet blanket. Yeah, and I resonate with hooks and needles as well, because the chap that I was speaking to was talking about how it's so good for mental health, and it really, really, really is. Okay. Which one shall we do first? Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to do my box last. So this is one of the ones up for grabs if you want to enter the giveaway. So I have opened them all, and I've just folded the little sticker back. Your yarn for dreams begin here. So you get, this is how it looks when you first open it up. You get a QR code, and it gives you project guides, include videos as well. And then you get a magazine full of lovely things, and each one comes with a recipe at the back page as well. Look, how wonderful is that? So you can really just have some quiet you time with these. You can sit down, there's articles on it. Yeah, this yarn is the Woodland Whisper yarn. You can see it. Oh, it's really, really, really lovely. It's everything I would have wanted. And so, right, let's go to the front so you can see the patterns in this one. Here we go. So these are the patterns for this box. And this is what I was saying about if you didn't want something, you could make it up as a gift. So all of these are perfect for gift giving as well, aren't they? I would have chosen to make this. Even though I don't need it, I still would have made that. I love amigurumis, any excuse. And I love this star-shaped bit at the bottom. But yeah, there's some mitts, there's a beautiful basket. That would look nice in a bathroom, wouldn't it? With soap. So you could give that as a gift. You could fill it up with some tissue paper and some soaps and some body lotions and have it like a little self-care basket. There's also this. Perfect this time of the year, isn't it, for walks and things. And then a beautiful bag as well. So yeah, it shows you step by step all the way through how to do it. It's brilliant. That's exactly the way I was beginning to learn. And with crochet, I am not super confident with crochet. I can do what I can do confidently, but other skills, yeah, I'm still learning. So this box would have been wonderful. So here we go. Here's what's in the box. You've got this stunning yarn, and it's that like Donegal tweed style. Get my phone to focus for you. There you go. Isn't it beautiful? So you've got two of the balls of blue and then the grey as well. This yarn is merino wool and viscose. Woodland Whisper. What a wonderful name for yarn. And remember, this is one of the giveaway boxes. And then inside you have your crochet hook, which is lovely. That's one of them like silicone grip ones. Isn't the packaging just lovely as well? These scissors. Oh, let me get them out. There we go. They're like stalk scissors. They're beautiful, aren't they? So you get scissors in there, the crochet hook, the stuffing in case you want to make that amigurumi, and you also, how lovely is this? The little hooks and needles needle case. Now let me undo it. There we go. That's what's inside. They've got little stoppers on them. And then you've got your yarn needles to weave in your ends. It's a really lovely thing to ask for as well. If you want to get into knitting and crochet and you're not sure what to ask for, one of these boxes is a type of thing that would do us good, isn't it? Because then it's all there. All of that loveliness in one box. So there you go. That's what's in that box for you. Let's get the other one out. All the links are in the description box as well. So if you want to head over and have a look. And each box is a surprise. Like I said, every month it's a different one. Okay, so this is the other one up for grabs. Get bonus patterns. Look how beautiful this magazine is. Now, I really loved the yarn in that one. This one, this is the book that, oh my goodness. The patterns in this as well are lovely. This, because I'm kind of new-ish to crochet. I'm alright with crochet, but look at them. Savoury pinwheels. They look so good, don't they? I could actually make these because I've got Everything apart from Parmesan cheese, I could just swap that over. Yeah. Oh. Maybe I'll take a picture of this page before I bundle it up. Yeah, I could make them. Right, sorry. Let's focus. I love this. And you don't have to make a mat out of it. That one's to make a mat. But you could just use these skills to make something else as well. This one comes with a petal bookmark, a flower mat, a neck warmer. This is the one I wanted to make. I really wanted to make that. And you get a QR code for the digital pattern as well as all the pictures. There's another picture of it there. Isn't it lovely? I really like that. That would look gorgeous. Just over jumpers and things as well on like dog walks. And then your recipe of the month at the back. So it's saying that the total value for this box would have been $76 and some change. But this is not what you pay. The price is all in the links when you go on there. Every month there's like a blanket price per month. So you are getting a good deal with it. That's the idea. That's what they're explaining there. Right, so with this one, you get your hook, the silicone grip again, and just lovely packaging. I love that it's got like the knit stitches there. And then these, I thought, what a great thing to include in a kit. They're the tension rings. Aren't they lovely? So with this as well, what you could also do is split it up. So if you didn't want 3, you could then gift one, couldn't you? Look, can you see it's a peacock? How gorgeous is that? And lovely packaging as well. And then the yarn is so soft. Bamboo viscose. There you go. This one was the one that I was like, oh, that would be such a nice neck warmer. And I know I would wear it to death as well if I made that. So, yeah, this one was, they were all really hard to choose from, but this was definitely the runner-up. These boxes, you're getting all those patterns and the yarn and the accessories. And this is the one that I have chosen. Put that to one side. And it comes also with this that you can make for yourself as well. It's a QR pattern. This is the box I chose. The apple crumble recipe. That suits me down to the ground. Now I chose this one because it's knitting. And knitting is my one true love. My first true love. Yeah, and I just, yeah, you'll see why in a second. But yeah, so it's got the recipe at the back, and then all the way through, gorgeous pictures, gorgeous patterns. It also has like some journal prompts here. A beginner's video course to help you to start knitting. Information on the yarn and the care instructions and the what's in your box. There's a lovely article about why knitting is so good for you. See, stress relief on a string. That is exactly it. And these are the patterns in the kit. You see what I mean about you could make these up, and even if you don't fancy them, you could make them up as gifts. But also, this box alone, you can make so many gifts out of these patterns. They're really versatile patterns. Can you guess which pattern I chose? Was it the fingerless gloves? Was it the ombre hat? Which also comes in 3 sizes and has a detachable pom-pom. Was it the diamond shopping bag? Was it the comfort scarf? The heart socks? Or the vibrant V shawl? Which one do you think I'm choosing to make? So here are the needles. I have never had needles with this before. I'm very excited to try them. And once again, lovely packaging. Stalk scissors for myself. Beautiful. Very excited about this. There's the pom-pom and the clasp. Let me get it out. So I sew that piece onto my hat and it will just pop into there. And that gives you the pom-pom. How great is that? So even if I didn't want to use this pom-pom for this hat, I also could make a different hat with the same pattern and pop the pom-pom on top. How lovely. And then we have the needles, the same I've shown you just now in the other kit. And the yarn. The merino charm yarn. Unshrinkable, ultrafine merino wool. And it comes in these beautiful purples They're really royal purples. And this pretty cream colourway as well. Oh, isn't it a lovely box? So yeah, once again, the link is in the description if you want to go and have a look for yourselves. But if you said the ombre hat, you would be right. This is so easy to knit, this. And I love, because it looks difficult, and when you wear it, it looks really fancy, but it's not hard. Absolutely love things like this. And look, how can I not make that? That would be a really indulgent knit. Stress relief on a string. They're right. So they are the boxes for you. And if you would like to stick around, I will explain to you how you can enter for the giveaway, and we'll knit this hat up too. To win one of the boxes, all you need to do is comment down below. Let me know what part of the UK you currently live in, and whether you like to knit or crochet, and what is the thing that you have made that you are the most proud of. Or if you don't currently knit or crochet, why do you want to start, and what would you make? Follow the prompts on the screen and comment below. I've got all my stitches cast on now. You can hear the children in the background. And now I just have to do a knit 2 purl 2 for a couple of rounds. Can't remember how many, maybe 8. There's a reason though that this hat spoke to me. I have a date planned with my husband. We're going to go watch the fireworks in 2 weeks. And I have this beautiful poncho that he bought for me, and he bought it on our second honeymoon. We went on 2 honeymoons because we couldn't afford to go where we wanted on the first one. So we saved up an extra bit. But yeah, and he bought me this down in an independent shop in Cornwall, and I would love to wear this to watch the fireworks with him. And this hat, that ombre hat, would be perfect. See how lovely the yarn looks with it. So yeah, that hat will be perfect for this poncho. And I don't have many things, if any, that go with this poncho. I usually just wear like a cream hat or something, but it just needed to be. You see, it was going to be so perfect. So yeah. I'm working on a hat right now. I have filmed a... Oh, I can't tell you that. Okay, Arden, thank you. Really enjoying the colour work on this. I'm doing the large size, and I'm glad that I am. Here in the instruction pictures, they have made the small size, and you can see that the small size has the colour work starts straight after that rib. I actually prefer the gap, so you do 5 rounds of plain, and then you start the colour work, and I think that looks just so beautiful, having that gap there rather than straight away. I feel like maybe that's a bit busy for me, so I'm really glad that I chose that. I did look through it all first, and that's one of the reasons I chose the large size. Yeah, so that's something to think about, but I already am imagining myself making more. I think I will make, with some acrylic yarns, I will make the child size. Imagining the different colours that I would use. I'm absolutely loving the pattern. It's very satisfying to see, isn't it? One of the ways I keep my floats neat is I don't hold them, for one, so they're loose. I find I make them too tense otherwise. But I always keep the white on top. When I bring this main colour over to this needle, can you see the white's above it and not under it? If I started with the white under it, then I would keep the white under it all the way around. So it's just about being consistent throughout. I start now with my contrast colour above, and I hold it above all the time. So whenever I'm bringing that main colour around to wrap, my contrast colour is above it. When I do that, I find that I'm able to keep my floats nice and neat all the way through. And it helps me with my tension as well. The colourwork is looking absolutely beautiful, and it is such a joy to do this. It's so easy and mindless. It's a really, really good colourwork. I'd definitely use this more. And just in case you're wondering about my charm here, this was given to me by a beautiful friend. They posted it in some Happy Mail, so that's where that charm's from. It's not one of the ones I've made, but yeah, thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm already thinking about how I can use this colourwork on so many different projects. Beautiful. I'm getting really excited for it to be finished, and so I've just gone and picked through one of these tags that I have, like a little faux leather tag, and faux suede, I would say. Yeah, I'm going to put that on it. It's going to look beautiful because I cannot wait to wear it. And isn't it lovely when you've made it yourself to just be proud of that? Yeah, I'm already excited to wear this. Better get knitting. So I am moving on to the decrease rounds now, which is part 3. I like that it's laid out as part 1 is the ribbon, part 2 is the colourwork, part 3 is the decreases. That really makes sense to me. I would have found that knitting patterns easier if they were like that. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that. But for the decreases, it's explaining that you can use the magic loop with your cable needles, and I agree, you can. But for me, I've got these on hand, so I'm going to switch over to my DPNs. DPNs are a great thing to just have, so I'd recommend getting your own DPNs anyway because they're so versatile. But yeah, so I was thinking as well, I'm going to have enough yarn. This is the yarn left over. So I'm actually going to have enough yarn that I can make myself some little mitts to go with it. And so there's a pattern in here for mittens, you see. So I'm going to have enough yarn to make mitts, but I think what I'm going to do is on this garter stitch section here, I'm going to do the colourwork section. So I'm going to have a look at how many rows this is and then choose a chart which is the same amount of rows, and I'm going to make myself matching mitts as well. I'm hoping I'll have enough yarn. I think I will have enough yarn of this colour, but I definitely have enough purple. But we'll see. But how cute to have matching mitts to go with it. I was having a look for the garter stitch section on those mitts, and it's saying to 11.5 centimetres for the garter. This is about that. So what I'm going to do is, instead of the 5 rows at the beginning, I'll do 2 rows or 3 rows at the beginning and 2 or 3 of the plain for the garter, and I'm going to knit this colourwork onto those mitts as well. I'm really excited. That's going to be lovely. So that's another way you can just change patterns up. So this is just plain knitting, there's no shaping in that, so I can just easily swap it out for this and put it in that section, and they'll look beautiful and they'll go really nicely with my hat. And it's using up the yarn. I was thinking as well, any yarn scraps that are used up, if you did have these boxes as monthly subscriptions, which I think would be a beautiful idea, you could then create a blanket out of all your scraps, and by the end of the year you would then also have, even if you just did garter squares or granny stitches, you would have a beautiful blanket at the end of the year. I'm not sure how big it would be, but a really cute scrappy project, and you can always carry it on for the next year, or if it's just small, then you could do it as pillowcases or something like that, you know, or a little bag. But yeah, I think that's what I would do if I had every month I had a box. I would make knits for Christmas, and I would use my scraps up in a scrappy project, so that by the end of the year I also have a blanket or something that I could gift as well, or make hats like this, and you could just use your scraps and add to the hat. So this section here, you could just you could just do 2 or 3 rounds of whatever colour you've got to make a scrappy hat as well. I really like scrappy projects, but yeah, and now I'm going to have a cute set. How adorable, just from this one kit. I've been putting the decreases in, but I think it's a bit short for me. So I'm going to undo it now, back to this first set of decreases, and I'm going to add maybe 4 or 5 rows, and then I'm going to do the decreases because I want it a bit longer. Yeah, so I'm going to undo this and just add an extra bit of length in there because that will fit me a little better then. Isn't it looking gorgeous? I've finished the hat. It's looking absolutely beautiful. I've pulled the pom-pom out and I've got to sew this on now. So to do that, I'm going to take these. Aren't they just gorgeous? I've got my needles as well here ready. On the hat, I finished with this cream coloured yarn. So I'm going to take that cream coloured yarn and then cut a long piece off. I'm going to sew this on top using my strands. I'm going to pull 2 strands of this apart. And I'm going to use that as my thread to sew the popper on. I'm just going to thread my needle here. I'll make a slip knot in the bottom. And I'm going to start sewing this to my hat. That's all sewn on now. These needles are nice and sharp, so that was really easy to sew on. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. And that was really satisfying to put that pom-pom on as well. You can see it here. Look at how cute that's going to be when I wear it. Really pleased. I'm glad I added those extra stitches. So you can see here I added these stitches. These were the decreases would have been, and I've added stitches up until here. So here you go. Here's the finished hat. I absolutely love it. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm glad because I like my hats so I can pull them right down when it's, you know, it's really chilly in the winter. So I'm glad that I added those extra bits there. So that's the large, and I've added 4 extra rows up here on the cream. And that small, the rib starts here. So yeah, it is loose enough, but it's perfect. It's not like loose, but it's loose enough that it doesn't feel tight on my head. It's not pulling the stitches. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and the yarn is gorgeous. So I have cast on with my leftovers, and I'm going to start my mitts now. And if you want to see how they turn out, you'll have to come back for one of my normal regular videos. But thank you very much, Hooks and Needles, for letting me try the subscription box. And don't forget to join in with the giveaway. Put your comment in the box below, and fingers crossed you might get one of those crochet boxes. Bye!